Raiders are interested in closing a deal with Panthers player. The signing would be another defensive player, which makes our defense increasingly safer and more likely to stop our rivals' attack. Antonio Pierce is a coach who loves a defensive system and promises to scare our opponents next season. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with everything that happens with the Raiders. The expectation around the NFL is that the Raiders will be highly aggressive in their search for the next franchise quarterback. They will turn every stone to find a quarterback who can match up against Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert in the AFC West. But quarterback isn't the only position that needs to be addressed this offseason. One area the Raiders need to upgrade is the interior defensive line. They had enough strength at that position and needed someone who could anchor the middle of their defense. The Panthers' Derek Brown as a potential trade target. Here's why one believes the star defensive tackle could be available via trade. Brown is a solid piece, and you could argue he should be considered the anchor of a young defense, but his contract is up after the next campaign. You see the Panthers fresh off a 2-5 season debacle, legitimately competing in 2024. The Panthers, who gave up a lot to secure Bryce Young's services in last year's draft, including their first-round selection in April and second-round selection in the 2025 draft, need to replenish their coffers with picks. Brown is exactly the type of player the Raiders should be targeting. A trade he is highly productive and would fill a big need. Plus, he is only 25 years old and already one of the best defenders at the position. The Raiders could offer their second-round pick and maybe a little more to Brown. Carolina needs picks in the draft to be reinvested into their offense to build around Bryce Young. It may take longer than that to get a deal done, but Brown is a player the Raiders should target this offseason.